Namaste, welcome to yoga with me. I'm Jane. So I hope that you are doing so well. Today actually happens to be the vernal equinox, the first day of spring. So it may not be when you watch it, but I just love today. So I hope that wherever your life is springing, that you're enjoying the beauty of it, whether you have any idea of like where it's even going or not. So let's start off on the mat, shall we? So come to a comfortable seated position and take a deep breath and just let the breath go. Do 2 more of those. Let your lungs fill up and your belly pop out as you breathe in. As you breathe out, let your shoulders just drop. 1 more big breath in. Let everything just relax as you breathe it all out. Bringing your hands to heart center. Let your thumbs and the meat of the thumb pads press into each other. And let that part of your thumbs rest right on your heart. Drop your chin just a little and close your eyes. And start to envision your future. Maybe you have no idea what that looks like. But what if your heart was envisioning your future? Perhaps you see peace and harmony and joy. Perhaps you see flowers and trees, animals, humans, all living symbiotically. Let this vision of your heart be seen in its entirety. And see you in that vision. See you playing in it, creating it, co-creating it, experiencing it, and trust that it has already been made so. Begin to open your eyes and, like a flower, happy spring, reach up, look up, breathe in. Let the breath go. Let the shoulders drop. Let the fingertips stay active and engaged, opening the arms up wide as if you are receiving. Perhaps it's like you're receiving this vision that your heart has pulsed out of your beautiful body, and that you are receiving all of the ideas and inspiration and guidance from you, your higher self, from Source, from the universe, from something bigger than you. And welcome this information and this inspiration in, reminding yourself of the worthiness of you. Take another big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart center, bringing it back down into the heart. Enjoying this moment so that we can flow. Crisscross over your applesauce legs into tabletop. We're going to start off with some cats and cows. Breathe in as you look up. Drop the belly, lift the tailbone. Feel the stretch in the front of the throat. As you exhale, press the earth away from you. Curl the spine. Look at the navel. Breathe in, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, cat. Inhale for cow. Exhale, cat. Do a few more of these. Your breath, your timing. One more. Coming into a neutral tabletop. Extending the right foot back, lift the heel, press the foot toward the back wall, Lift the left arm. The left bicep is next to the left ear. Gaze is down. Feel length in the back of your neck. Lift the right heel just a little higher. Reach just a little further with that left hand. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, left hand down, kickstand the left foot, right foot goes down, reach the right arm up high. Press the outer blade of the right foot into the earth so that you start to feel length in the right side body. Rotate your palm facing down and reach overhead. Gaze is up. Aim the heart up toward the sky and breathe. Feel length in your body. I'm imagining that we're all flowers right now and we're all blooming and stretching out. So take another big breath in. Let it go. On your next inhale, reach the arm up. Right hand goes down. Lifting that right foot again, extend the left arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Taking the right leg and bringing it to the right side, like a hovering airplane leg. Press the right heel away from you. Lift the right leg a little higher. Breathe in. Exhale, extend the right leg back. Take another big breath in. Let the navel pull toward the back. And as you exhale, tabletop. You're going to switch sides. Breathe in. Extend the left leg back. Press the left heel away from you. Lift and extend the right hand. Reach like you're reaching for your best friend's hand. Press the left heel back toward the back of the room. Lift the left heel a little higher. Breathe big and full. On your next inhale, place the right hand down, rotate. Lift the left arm up high. Press the left heel out, set it on the ground. Press the outer blade of the left foot onto the earth. Rotate the left hand and extend it over the left ear. Make sure that the shoulder blades are drawing back and down. It's real easy to just kind of like scrunch yourself, but keep that space. Rotate your heart up. Breathe so big and so full that your breath is what is massaging the entire left side of your ribs. You beautiful flower. Breathe in. Place the left hand down, extending that left leg and right arm again. Extending the left leg out beside you. You may need to move if you're near a wall, like me. Lift that left heel. Lift it a little higher. Breathe. Another breath in. Extend the leg behind you. Meet yourself in tabletop. You might be feeling a little warm now. I know I am. Tuck your toes. Lift the knees up and just hover them off of the mat. Let the navel pull toward the spine. Press the earth away from you. Keep the back of the neck long. Breathe in, downward facing dog. Lift the tailbone high. Shift into high plank just to measure, which means that you may need to move your palms so that they're under your shoulders. And then go back into your downward facing dog and pedal this dog out. Letting one heel melt down at a time. Take your time with this. See if you can luxuriate in every breath, every stretch, every subtle change in your body.
Can you meet these changes, subtle or monumental, with grace and joy? And at least some curiosity. Coming into your still downward facing dog, pressing the floor with your hands like you're pressing the earth away from you. Let the chest magnetize toward the shins. Let the head be heavy. So if you want to shake it around, it helps me loosen it up. Shifting forward into high plank, coming down to your knees, then your chest, and then your chin. Scooting out to your belly. And inhale, lifting the chest for a little baby cobra. Keep the back of the neck long. As you inhale, tucking the toes, meeting yourself in downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg high. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Look underneath that right armpit and smile. You flower. Lift the knee a little higher. See if you can aim it toward the ceiling. Inhale for 3-point. Lift the right heel a little higher. Exhale, low lunge. Stepping the right foot forward. Dropping to that back left knee. Inhale, both arms lift. Let the chest open up. Look up with your gaze. Exhale, hands through heart center and twist to the right. So the outside of the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. And be gentle with yourself. It's a first twist. So just a couple breaths here. Inhaling back to center, reach up, look up. Exhale, palm the mat. And lifting the back knee, step forward into your forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Shake it around. Separate the feet about hips distance apart. So it's about the width of 2 fists, your fists to be exact. And just let your body melt. Feel the belly tuck into itself. You can bend your knees as deeply as you want. Make it comfortable. Inhale, roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Head last to arrive, roll the shoulders up, back and down. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, stay here. Keep breathing. Let the spine lengthen. Feel the crown of your head pull toward the front of the room and the tailbone pull toward the back of the room. Feel equal weight in both of your feet. Feel your navel pull up toward your spine as you breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. I love forward folds. We could just stay here for an hour. Get really dizzy when we stand up. Call it Shavasana. And really we're just passing out. Just kidding. I won't do that. Inhale as you step the left foot back. Next inhale, look forward, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to high plank. Taking a breath in. Shifting forward, chaturanga. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look under that left armpit. And breathe. Little buttercup. Lift the knee a little higher. Maybe nothing actually moved just then, but in your head it did. That's perfect. Inhale for 3-point. Lift the leg a little higher.
And as you exhale, low lunge, step the left leg through, drop to that knee, inhale, look up, reach up. Let the gaze and the chin lift, the receiving. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, hands through heart center, twist to the left. Being gentle with you. We'll be here just for a few breaths. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, palming the mat, stepping to the top of your mat for that forward fold. Roll up a vertebrae at a time. Tadasana, reach the arms down toward the earth. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, pausing here. Feel how safe and secure and steady you are. You have half of your body weight on one side and you are able to hold yourself up in an L. That's so cool. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Step the right leg back. Inhale as you look forward. On your exhale, step back to plank. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale for your upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through for crescent lunge, keeping the left knee lifted, or you can put it down. It's up to you. You do you. Listen to you. Bending deeply into that front right knee. Let the left heel press toward the back wall. Breathe in as you look up. Exhale, twist to the right. Press the hands together. Look toward the back of the room. And again, you can be on your knee. You can do whatever you want. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, palm the mat, step back, high plank, Vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, crescent lunge. On your inhale, reach up. Bend deep into that left leg. Press the right heel back. Open up the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left. Hope you can hear my audible breathing. I hope you hear you breathing audibly. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, palm the mat. Vinyasa. Inhale for upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Spreading the feet as wide as the mat. Walk the hands just a little bit back toward the feet. Take the left hand on the outside of the right ankle and look underneath that right armpit. Draw the right hip back. Inhale, back to center. Walk your hands back out, high plank. Vinyasa. Breathe in.
and breathe out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, step it through for that crescent lunge. Reach up. You ready for this? Left hand down, right hand up. Now you can stay here, or you can go into a revolved half moon. So lift that back left leg up. Extend that left leg, press it toward the back wall, like you mean it. Another breath in. Exhale, right hand down, standing splits. Lift that left leg. Little higher. On your next exhale, step back to that low lunge. Meet yourself in the high plank. Lift the right hand for some side plank action. Lift the hips a little higher. And plank. Vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, left leg high. Step it through for that crescent. Inhale as you rise up. Exhale, right hand down. Left arm stays lifted. Rotating. Aiming that heart up. Gaze is lifted as well. So you know where we're going for that revolved half moon. So lift up that right foot. Keep the left arm up. Press that right foot toward the back wall. Lift it a little higher. Smile at yourself. You flower. Taking another breath in. Exhale, hands down, lift the right leg for standing split. Being with you in all of the ways that you're shaped, the way you move, honoring your uniqueness. As you breathe in and you exhale, stepping back to that low lunge. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, left arm lifts. Shavasana, side plank. Lift the hips. You're doing great. Keep breathing. On your next exhale, plank, Vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Walking the feet the width of the mat. Walk the hands back just a little. Take the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. Y'all thought I forgot it, because I did. Growth is never linear. Neither is my yoga flow. Breathing back into center. Stepping out to your high plank, Vinyasa. Making it count in your heart, meaning, can you find some joy and peace in where you are in this now moment? Because y'all, it's all you got is this now. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, warrior two. I don't know if you heard that, but my hip just popped. It was great. Extend both the arms out. Bend deep into that right leg. Let the shoulders draw back and down. Warrior two.
What is a warrior? Can we be a warrior for like peace? Can we fight for love? Do we have to fight in the name of war? Can we just stand up for love? Scoop it up and back for peaceful warrior. Straighten that front leg. Lean back. Inhale, triangle. Reach forward. Right hand to the shin or a block or the floor. Rotate the heart up toward the sky. Whenever I say the sky, I always think this guy. No, it's the sky. Anyway, unless there's a guy, you can aim it. You can aim your heart at this guy, that girl, who cares? Just lift the heart up. Gaze is high. Reach that left hand up like you are reaching for the heavens. Take another breath in. Take another breath out. Bending the right knee, going into half moon. So right hand down, left arm stays lifted. Press the left foot back toward the back of the room. And just play with this. Play with the stability or the wobble, because you're feeling one of the two. You know, you're either wobbling or you're stable, and there's no judgment. There's not a right or a wrong. You might be going back and forth. Palm the mat. Rotate the hips so that they're square. So now you're in a grounded warrior 3. So the left toes are pointing down. If you want, you can bring the hands to heart center. Whee! Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. My Band-Aid's coming off. Go. I will take my Band-Aid off, because that's what everybody wants in the world. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step or jump back to high plank, Vinyasa. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, warrior 2. Scooping it up. Whee! And settling in to this warrior. So the gaze is forward over the left extended hand. You can have your palms face up or down. Mine are down. You do you. Bend deep into that left knee. Feel the strength in your back right leg, pressing firmly onto the earth. Think about all that you're standing for in your life. That vision at the top of the practice that your heart wants for this earth, for you, for life on it. How are you standing up for that vision? It's up to you to do that. Scoop it up and back for peaceful warrior. Straighten that front leg. Lean back. Breathe in for triangle. Reaching forward, pulling the hips back. Lift the right hand up high. Rotate the heart up toward the sky. Can you smile at yourself? Do you choose to? Do you choose to fight it? Do you fight joy and growth and expansion? Or do you walk in with your arms wide open and say, bring it on, universe. I'm ready to blossom and bloom. From here, look down about a foot ahead of your left foot and set that left hand down and lift the right foot up. Woo! For half moon. Lift your gaze. Press that right foot toward the back wall. Keep breathing, whatever you do. Keep breathing.
Take a big breath in.
Exhale, palm the mat. Rotate your hips. So now both your hips are square. Press the right foot toward the back wall. So you're in a grounded warrior 3. You can stay here. You can take your hands up to your heart and fly. Breathing. Another breath in. Exhale, palm down. Step back to high plank. And hold the plank. Not your breath. You're going to be here just for like 30 seconds. So you can drop down to your knees if you want. But let your belly pull up toward your spine. Let the back of your neck be long. Sometimes we forget that growth can happen in actual stillness. So it's really kind of important. Another breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog.
Keep breathing here.
Walking your hands back to your feet. Meet yourself in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Let your feet be about hips distance again, about the width of 2 of your fists. Roll up 1 vertebrae at a time.
Head is last. Shoulders up, back, and down. Reach toward the floor. And just feel the Tadasana, the mountain pose. So we're going to inhale. Reach both arms up high and lift the right leg into stork. You can stay here, holding the underside of your right knee, or you can take your right big toe in your hands with peace fingers and extend your foot out. Keeping the spine tall. I don't care about the leg. I do care about my leg. Care about your legs. The point is to keep your head pulling toward the heavens. Keep your left foot grounded and anchored. Take another breath in. Exhale and place your right foot into tree. So it's either going to be on your thigh, your calf, or kickstand down at your ankles. And how we began in Anjali Mudra, pressing the meaty part of your thumbs together. Press your hands together. Place them at your heart. And breathe. Let your thigh and foot press into each other. Let the right knee draw back toward the back wall. Trees are so beautiful. Aren't they though? They'll never see him. They'll never see themselves. So, yeah, we're still in this tree. Y'all, they stay in their position for their entire life. So, we can be hardcore just like them. Take a breath in. Exhale. Release the foot. Set it down. Shake it out. We're going to switch sides. Inhale, stork with the left leg lifted. You can stay here, holding on to the knee. Or you can take peace sign fingers and extend the left leg in front. Reach the right hand actively toward the sky, energetically pulling the crown of your head up. Shoulders are square, heart is open. The left leg can be bent any amount. Feel the steadiness of you. Set your eye gaze onto something still. Take a breath in. Exhale for tree. Don't put your foot on your knee. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Press them together. Press them into the heart. Left knee draws back. Spine is long. Breath is steady. You may be wobbling. You might be a tree that looks like it's blowing in a hurricane wind style situation. It's all good. We don't get mad at trees for swaying. Yet so oftentimes we'll judge ourselves for not being rigid and perfect, forgetting that nature is perfect in its nature. That means it moves, it wobbles, it grows, it dies. We are nature. Press the foot and the thigh into each other. Feel your spine get a little taller. Feel this blossoming nature of you. As you breathe in, release the foot, set it down, shake it out. But for real, shake it out. Shake out your feet. Trees can't do that either. It's such a gift. I think so. So coming to the back of your mat, again, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, take the left wrist with the right hand and lean over toward the right. Look up with your gaze. Let your heart aim up as opposed to down. And feel length in the left side body. Inhale, back to center, reach up, arms open. Exhale, taking the right wrist with the left hand, leaning over to the left. Gaze and heart aim up. Reminds me of sunflowers. They always aim at the sunshine. They know where life force energy is. They're gonna follow that sucker. Breathe in, reach up, look up, receive. Exhale, hands through heart center. Curling into a little ball, tucking your knees into your chest.
Give yourself a tight little squeeze.
And then coming down to tabletop. Crisscross applesauce onto your bottom. Extend both legs out and lay down onto your back. We're going to set up for bridge. So try to touch the heels with a finger. And try to get your heels about hips distance apart. And as you inhale, lift your hips. Take your shoulders and draw them back together. You can take the hands and interlace them and press them down into the earth as the hip points aim and pull like a magnet toward the ceiling. Press into the feet as the hips lift even higher. And higher. Take a breath in. Exhale, release, one vertebrae at a time. Just being here in a moment. So we're going to do it again. Setting up for your second bridge. Inhale, lift the hips up. Interlace your fingers in the non-habitual way, so the opposite thumb will be on top. It feels really weird. I think it does anyway. Press into the floor with your feet as your hips lift up. You will feel your glutes totally engage. And press up a little bit higher. Breathing big and full. What else do you have to lose? Take another breath in, lift up. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. We're going to set up for a third bridge or a wheel, whatever's in your practice.
It is perfect. So getting your bridge ready, if you're setting up for wheel, the palms of the hands are going to go next to the ears and above the shoulders. On your next inhale, press up.
Lift the hips higher if you're in wheel. Let the chest be like a magnet toward the wall behind you. Let the head be heavy if you're in wheel. Lift the hips even higher. Press equally into both feet. Three more breaths if you can. Either way, breathe 3 more times. You can come down if you want. Otherwise, one more big breath in. And on your exhale, gently come down 1 vertebrae at a time. Let the knees drop together. The feet are going to pull away toward the edge of the mat. Place a hand on your heart and a hand on your belly. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. You know, we forget to take our cues from nature, that they all go through their cycles of growth. They grow, they pause, they grow, they pause, they die. They grow, they pause, they grow, they pause, they die. And we have been taught that we just grow, and then we die. We can stretch out this life experience in a more luxurious way if we allow for the pauses and don't fight the growth. Such an interesting thing. Placing the feet back like you're going to do another bridge, or not. Taking the right foot, extending it up, placing it over the left knee like a figure 4. Drawing the left knee in, you can take the back of the thigh with the hands interlaced and pull the left leg toward you as the right knee pushes away. The left foot is active. It's like you're sitting in an invisible chair where your back is on the floor. Another breath in. Exhale, releasing the left leg down. Taking the right leg up. You can clasp behind the calf, behind the thigh. Keeping the right foot active and engaged, pulling it toward you. Releasing the right foot down to meet the left. Lifting the hips up, setting them over to the right just like an inch. Draw the knees in, let the knees drop gently over to the left. Extend the right arm out and look over that extended right arm for a supine twist. Big breathing here. They say that twists are detoxifying. I feel like growth is detoxifying. I feel like whenever we're going through any kind of a growth, a mental, emotional, spiritual growth, that our physical bodies are actually the last thing to kind of like catch up. So to me, for us to do things like twists allows the body to release what we don't need anymore to support all of the other growth that we're experiencing. Take another big breath in. Big breath out. On your next inhale, coming back to center, realign your hips so that you're in that straight line again. Lifting the left leg up, crossing it over like a figure 4 over the right knee. You can stay here. You can pull the right knee in toward the chest.
clasping behind the right thigh if you want, or on top of the right shin, whatever's comfortable for you. The right foot is active and engaged, and you're pulling that right knee toward you as the left knee is pulling away from you. Opposite forces always at hand in this thing called life. Take another big breath in. Exhale, release the right leg down, extend the left leg up. Take a clasp and pull it toward you. Keep the left foot active. Toes are like, I'm pointing at your face. Love the hamstrings. Exhale as you release the foot down. Lift the hips up. Gently set them over to the left about an inch. Draw the knees in. Let them drop over to the right. Extend the left arm. Look over that left shoulder. And relax into this twist. I love this twist because it's like my body wants to fight gravity a little bit. It's like my left shoulder is like, I want up. So I intentionally envision it just melting down toward the earth. I imagine my left knee and leg being heavy. So my right hand is going to support it by holding onto the outside of my left leg. And then I really focus on my breath. Because again, if twists are detoxifying, and I can have them work better, for lack of a better word, with just my breathing, well, I can do that, right? We can breathe. That's also the thing about growth that I think we forget so often, is to breathe. Just breathe. Because you're going to grow through it no matter what. If you can stay with you during the process, you'll learn a lot more. And whatever we learn, we can then share with others to be of service. And the way you stay with you during any growth or challenge or transition is to breathe. So take a big breath in. Exhale. On your next breath in, bring the knees up to the chest. Reset your hips so that you're in alignment. Bring both knees into your chest and give them a squeeze. Draw the forehead to the knees. Love yourself. Drop your head and I like to roll to the left and to the right. It just feels really good. So rock yourself up a couple times. So 1, 2. I said a couple, but I meant 3. So 1 more. And coming up to a seated position. Extending both legs out ahead of you. Move the flesh out of the way. Inhale, lift both arms up. Exhale, hinge at the hips for a forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Your knees may be bent here. You may bend your knees because you don't think you're flexible. Then you remember, oh wait, I am flexible. I'm a human. I actually move in all directions. Your next inhale, start to work your way up. And bringing the right foot in for that seated tree for Shavasana.
Inhale, both arms lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips.
Forward folding over that left extended leg. Feel the right knee be heavy. I like to take my right hand to the outside of my left foot. I like the length that I feel in my right side body when I do this. You do you. Do what feels good to you. Which is what the flowers do. They're doing what feels right and good to them. The iris does not call up the daffodil and say, hey, you need to grow like this, and you need to be this color, and this is what you need to do. They let each other grow and bloom and blossom in their own timeline. What a beautiful world when we can do that for each other, for ourselves. As you inhale, walk your hands up your legs, your left leg, like, yeah, good job, leg. Good job, human.
Take the right hand behind you, scoop it up and back. Lift the hips up. Open up the heart. Breathe in. Exhale, come down the way you came. We're going to switch sides, extending the right leg out. Left foot to the inside of the right leg. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold.
Keep breathing. I know I say that a lot. Keep breathing. I'm telling you, us humans, we forget that. We forget the breathing. So this shape isn't the time to where we're like efforting and trying to pull ourselves down. I like to just place my left hand on the outside of my right foot just to get that length in my body, and I'm not pulling myself down, although it may look like it, but I'm not. I'm resting. Feel the left knee be heavy, pulling like a magnet toward the earth. Loving who you are and where you are in every moment during the hard times, the times of growth and transition, of hardship. Can you still love that you get to be you in it? As you breathe in, walk your hands up your leg in gratitude. Thanks, leg. Appreciate you so much.
Take the left arm behind you. Scoop it up. Lift the hips. Open up the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come down the way you came. And setting up for Shavasana. So you can lay down on your back, or you can sit up in meditation. I prefer Shavasana, so I would encourage that. And if you are laying there in Shavasana, this is the stillness. This is that time to be in your experience and just be in your experience. So the legs have some distance between them. They're not tight together. The arms are open, the palms face up, and the eyes close. If you're sitting for meditation, the palms can be face down to ground yourself, or they can be face up, again, a gesture of receiving. You breathe in big and full. And as you exhale, the shoulders just melt down, and everything in you relaxes even more. You start to feel only the movement of your breath in and out. You're no longer controlling it. It is just flowing. You have an awareness of the beating heart in you, the moving blood, the electricity moving through your brain, through your nerves, and you feel your muscles relax. Perhaps you feel the tingling sensation of life moving through you, recognizing that this electromagnetic vessel that you call you beautiful human, has its own movement to it. It is its own life force that you get to inhabit and move with and take care of and nurture and nourish and love and watch grow and expand, to love, to be loved, to admire, to be admired. And that you have chosen this body in its ever-changing nature, watching it bloom and blossom, seeing how unique it is, and watching parts of you die to make room for the next iteration of who you are becoming. Every day when you wake up, every turn of the season, every lifetime that you live, in the cycle of life, you are a participant. And this is the time and the practice to be still in your Shavasana and meditation. You feel your breath moving throughout your body, nourishing you with life. As you consciously take a big breath in and let it go, you feel the lightness of you and you feel the weight of your body and how they merge together, this energy of you and the matter of you, and how they are one. Your fingers and toes begin to move. Maybe you move your head to the left and to the right. Maybe you take a full body stretch. And if you're laying down, roll over to one side just for a breath. And keeping your eyes closed, gently press yourself up into a seated position. Taking your time. Placing your hands in Anjali Mudra, the way we began, right at your beautiful heart. Bowing your head ever so slightly with your eyes closed, trusting that who you are and who you are becoming is the highest version of you that this world could ever ask for. And that you are trusting that you are always changing, developing, releasing, that you are always in bloom and blossom and in a death process, sacrificing parts of you that are no longer in service, offering them up to the universe for transmutation and alchemization as you grow into you, a being made of love and light, peace and harmony, ready to be seen and experienced by you and the earth herself. Bringing your thumb knuckles up to your third eye, right between your brows, and remembering that we're all on this process called life together. We're all playing the same game, different pieces, different parts, different timelines, and honoring that each of us are our own unique divine light, and trusting that we are all shining as brightly as possible. Namaste, y'all. Thank you so much for practicing. I am so grateful and appreciate you all. So I hope you enjoy this day, and I want to figure out how to stop this. So take care. Peace out, y'all. I know you can still see me. I can still see you. Kind of. Okay, I love you. Bye.